It's definitely higher than ever. I mean, last year was exciting because of many things. You know, I was surprised with coming back into Formula One and back with the team, and then we had a super exciting year with some really high highs, and of course topped off by the pole position in Brazil. So something like that, promotes, like, you want more after something like that, and I think the whole team is feeling that buzz of coming into this new season with a new title sponsor in MoneyGram, and lots of good things happening for the team. Oh, absolutely. It's one of those big things that you can achieve in Formula One. It's kind of like, getting to Formula One is one thing. Then you want to, get on the podium. You can get a fastest lap. You can get a pole. You can get a race win and a championship. That's what's there to achieve. And then, of course, more of those, like getting big numbers in all of those. But just ticking off those boxes is kind of what the dream is. And pole position was ticked off last year, so now I need a race win and then a championship. It's easy. These new cars are definitely different to the old generation, but it's more in terms of a driving perspective, also on the setup part. But I think still, even going into this year, with the small changes there's been, it's going to be a bit of a learning curve. There's new tires as well, so you always kind of, even with a new car with the same regs, there's some learning to do. So it's just about getting to know the car as quickly as possible. And I feel like we're very well prepared this year compared to other years. Things have arrived on time, and we're sort of just like ready. So really excited to go on track and see how it feels. I think it's very important for a team like Haas, who's growing and kind of on a bit of a journey, to have great experience, not just with the drivers, but from everywhere in the team. And I do think that of course I have to say, on the driver part, we're all good. It's really a team effort. So we're only part of that, but of course with our experience we want to contribute as much as possible to the development and to this journey that the team is on. The sport has grown massively in the last couple of years. I was only out for one season in 21, and I came back, and even after that season out, I was surprised to see how much had changed and how big the attention is on Formula One, and especially in America. I guess Netflix and all those things have really helped grow the sport in the US. But even everywhere else we went, there was a big buzz around the races. Well, I think it's one of those big achievements that the team had, was attracting such a big title sponsor. And I think it's something that is necessary for a team, but it's also a testimony to the job the team has done. I think it's a great thing for our future, and I've met many of the people in MoneyGram so far, and they seem really excited, and they're really cool people, and they seem like really passionate about the sport as well, and the team. They're really part of the family. But right now, I'm just looking forward to the first race, because I just want to get on track and see where we are compared to our competitors, and see if we've made a step forward. And so that's what I'm most excited about right now. But there's some races that you always look forward to more, like Monaco. That's a favorite of mine. I'm really looking forward to Las Vegas because it's just gonna be a massive event. Yeah, and then also the classics like Monza, Suzuka, Silverstone. I'm just excited. Well, the difficult thing with expectations when you're not sort of, clearly fighting for the championship is to actually set a realistic expectation. So, it would be kind of weird to say, okay, we want to finish sixth in the constructors, because then what if we're the fifth fastest car, then we should finish fifth. And also if we're the eighth fastest car again, then how do we finish sixth? And, there's an opportunity to do that, but I think it's better to just actually take it race by race and just really put the focus into preparing yourself and being the best version that you can be of yourself every time, or at least as often as possible. So that's the tricky part when you're sort of fighting in the midfield and not really realistically fighting at the front. So yeah, I think we'll just try and raise the bar from last year in general. Motivationen er rigtig høj i år selvfølgelig. Vi tog et stort skridt fremad sidste år, og jeg fik en pole position, så det er en af de der ting, der gør, at man sådan, får noget ekstra motivation og glæder sig ekstra meget til at komme på banen igen. Så jeg er rimelig meget op at køre. At få pole position sidste år var jo selvfølgelig en af de der store ting, sådan jeg gerne ville opnå i sporten. Der er jo nogle store ting, nogle store bokse, man ligesom kan tække for at sådan måle sin succes, og pole position er helt klart en af dem, man gerne vil opnå. Så ja, det var en rigtig stor ting. Vi lærer stadig meget om de her nye biler, men jeg synes, vi kom et rigtig godt stykke sidste år. Der er nogle små ændringer i år, der gør, at man sådan lidt starter forfra og bygger sin viden omkring bilen op lidt fra ny. Men jeg tror på, at vi har taget nogle gode skridt fremad, og at vi er godt forberedte i år helt fra start af. Vi er tidligt ude med alting. Bilen står klar et par uger inden vi overhovedet skal køre i den. Og sådan nogle ting er gode tegn på, at vi er godt forberedte. Jeg håber på, at mig og Nico kan være behjælpelige til at udvikle bilen hurtigere og til ligesom at bringe hele holdet fremad bedre med vores erfaring. Det er jo en holdindsats i et Formel 1-team, og vores erfaring er kun en lille del af det, men vi skal helt klart bruge den så meget vi nu kan til at hjælpe teamet fremad. Formel 1 har vokset i størrelse sådan globalt set, men specielt i Amerika er det blevet meget større, siden Netflix kom på banen, og siden at amerikanere overtog sporten. Og det har været et klart og tydeligt tegn, men det har også vokset andre steder, vi har været. Kan du mærke, at der er en helt anden energi omkring løbene, og en helt anden opmærksomhed på sporten generelt. Det har været fantastisk at få MoneyGram ombord på teamet. Det er lidt af en milepæl for Haas at få sådan en titelsponsor. Det er et bevis på, at teamet har taget nogle store skridt fremad og har vist fremgang. Og det er ligesom en del af den rejse, teamet har planlagt for de næste par år, at skulle tiltrække sådan en stor titelsponsor. Så jeg har mødt en stor del af ledelsen efterhånden, og de er nogle rigtig fine fyre og piger alle sammen, og glæder sig lige så meget, som vi gør, til at komme i gang og være en del af teamet. Jeg glæder mig lige nu mest af alt bare til at komme i gang, til at komme i bilen for første gang, prøve den af og se, hvor vi sådan er imod de andre teams. Og så er der selvfølgelig også et par klassikere i løbet af sæsonen, som Monaco, og jeg glæder mig også rigtig meget til Las Vegas, som virker til at blive et kæmpestort løb. Og så er der selvfølgelig de gode gamle baner som Monza og Suzuka og Silverstone, som altid er fede at køre på. Men lige nu der glæder jeg mig bare til at komme i gang. Det er sådan lidt svært at sætte forventninger i Formel 1, når man ikke sådan klart og tydeligt, realistisk set kæmper om sejren. Så er det sådan som om, at man egentlig får mere ud af bare at prøve at kigge på sig selv og forberede sig så godt man nu kan, og ligesom performe så godt man kan en dag ad gangen, i stedet for at sige, at 6. pladsen i konstruktørmesterskabet er vores mål. Hvis nu man har den 5. bedste bil, så er det et åndssvagt mål at sætte sig. Og omvendt, hvis man kun har den 8. bedste bil, så er det et urealistisk mål. Så man er nødt til lidt at tage det dag for dag og gang til gang og se, om ikke man kan få det bedste ud af sig selv og performe på sit eget bedste hver gang.